Hello everyone. So today I am going to be caulking my, my trim, because they put flooring in and it wasn't the church that helped me out, and I'm still really upset with my church for not helping me out because my son's wall is really bad and there's a lot of water that's still coming in where the light fixture is, and it's bubbling up and it's cracking, and I don't know, it's not good. I need somebody to come in and fix the wall, fix the leak, and fix the wall. So anyways, I'm gonna pray about that. Hopefully I can have somebody come and help me with that. But in the meantime, look at this cat. Cat, just life of leisure. So anyways, I am going to be doing my trim. I wanna show you guys my dog. Chanel, oh, look at her. Oh, look at the wind just blew the door right on open. That's because it's really windy out today. Really windy. Very, very windy. So, what are we gonna be doing today, Chanel? Chanel, what are we gonna be doing today? Huh? What are we gonna be doing, little powder puff? What are we gonna be doing, little powder puff, today? What's Mama gonna be doing? Did you get groomed yesterday and you were so beautiful? Oh yes, you're my princess. You got a haircut. You got an undercoat. You got it all. And Ben is going to be getting groomed today too by Mama. So when they do, the guy that came and did my flooring, he said he doesn't do the caulking. So when you're putting in your trim back on, you have to, there's a gap. I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a shadow. But you gotta put your caulk. Like here, I caulked everything, and then really good, so you can't see the holes. And then when they use the air compressor nail gun, I'll show you my son's room too as well. You can kind of see it's a little bit, I keep getting a shadow with the camera, I'm sorry. But you can see there's a big gap here and here, and I'll show you when I fill it. And then you got the nail holes right here that you fill that all in with caulk. And let me show you his wall. His wall is getting bad. But this is his wall right here. See the water, all this. It's getting really bad. And I really don't even want to use this outlet because you get electrical shock and die, which is not good. So pray that we find somebody can come fix that for us. I'm going to contact the pastor of my church and see if I can get him to get somebody to come over here and help me out, and I'll let you know how that goes. So in the meantime, okay, so here, he the guy that put the trim back on didn't really do a good job because he didn't butt it up past this frame here, this piece, obviously. So it's sticking out, and he reused, I originally bought a whole bunch of trim because there was a guy that came out and measured my floors, and he told me everything I needed to get. So we had gotten all the supplies and the trim, but he was actually able to reuse all the stuff that I have, which is better because the stuff that I got was a quarter round. It was really ugly. I have like crown molding on the bottom, which is really pretty and fancy. So, but when you use your caulk gun, and anybody can use a caulk gun, and any woman can do this job too as well. Smokey, he's like right in the way. Let me get him out of here. And I have my sponge, but you're just gonna go down. You can't see it all the way, but try to do it so you can see me. Got a tripod that I'm trying to work with. Sorry everyone. But you just go all the way down with this. This stuff that we got dries fairly quickly. I just go all the way down. And I have my sponge. and everything like that. You can take a paper towel. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know, let me see if I can back this up here to this corner again. I got a tripod. I'm trying to work on it. But this corner here, I just use my finger. And you can use a paper towel. I use a paper towel too as well. Paper towel is fine. Probably work a little bit better. But it's pretty much, sometimes you don't even need to use a paper towel at all, or anything for that matter, but sometimes you might miss. So, and pretty much it's pretty good. I just want to get the excess stuff off on top. I just like to smooth it out a little bit better so it looks a little bit better. And then what I do, sorry, and I'm sorry this ain't the best angle, but this is right where the little nails are. So you're just gonna take a little bit, you're gonna just dab it on there, you know, smooth it over. Some of the stuff I have to paint over again. I gotta get some paper towel because I got some hair on me. And I don't want to get hair in there. Just dab a little bit on there. And then you just smooth it out really nice. And then the holes disappear. That's how you get rid of the nail holes too, is just you use this. Just use this caulk. All-purpose caulk is all you need. That's all you need. And it works. I mean, and then you can't even tell that it was there at all. So I'm gonna kind of move you down here. I got this big tripod that I'm trying to film with to show you guys everything. So bear with me. New tripod. Doesn't work the best. It's kind of hard to show people. Okay, so right here, you might not be able to see it, but there's a crack here. And this is from, I don't know how long ago. It's just kind of separating there. So, you know, obviously you can just take your caulk. You want to clean it up though. Make sure this is clean. Your wall, your border's clean. Because, you know, you get dust and stuff like that. Just use your caulk gun and just use it right down. And it covers it right up. Brand new, like it was never there. It's just like erase the line. Boo. Booyah. And I just use this for the holes. Just take a little bit. You don't even have to use any on your finger. I know you guys you saw my video where my fingers were in the toilet bowl. So I don't mind getting caulk on my hands. So it doesn't bother me. So the same thing over here, you can see a little bit better. I wish I had a little bit more better angle for you guys. Let me try to see if I can fix the camera so you can see a little. So right there you can see, I had a crack right there. And I'm also gonna do this here too because there's a crack right here. And then you can see the gap is pretty big over here too as well. And I'm gonna do it from far. You ain't gonna see it, but I'll show you when I get done with it up close what it looks like after I get done with it, okay? And I also have to do all the closets too as well. It's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. It just goes whoop right on down. And it's really good. Like there's just too much right here. Just take your finger. You want? Take a paper towel. You don't want to get your finger dirty. You do that. You go right down. Fill in all the holes. Sometimes I don't have to do that, but it just depends on how much caulk comes out of the gun. Sometimes a little bit comes out a little bit more. Smooth it over. Looks really good. Looks really good. Oh, so this is getting down there now. Oh no, it's not. It's still doing good. I was gonna show you how to adjust your caulk gun. I know a lot of people know how to do that, but you know, there's women out there that don't even know how to use a caulk gun. So and it's good for a woman to learn how to be independent and do things. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that terrible? Look at how they put that on there. I never even noticed that with the house, how crooked they put that on there. Ain't that terrible? Oh my Lord, look at. That needs to be taken off of there. I gotta take that off of there. That looks terrible. I didn't even notice that. I guess because my son has a basket on the door right there. Nail holes are gone. Nail holes are gone. Very simple. Very easy. I have to refix his closet doors because the closet doors, because the closet doors, he kind of like, he didn't, I don't know what he did with them, but he wrecked them and now they won't close. And he was trying to say that when he did the floor, the level of the floor was different and you have to adjust it. No, it's still the same, so I don't know what he's talking about. All right, so now let me show you up close what it looks like. It's awesome. See the corner? It's really hard because I've got, there we go. It's all gone. Crack's gone. Filled it in. Looks good all the way down. Can't even see that there's no nail holes. I gotta fill in these 2 nail holes right here. Which I could do. Fill that right in. Gotta get the gun. I think it's getting, I gotta readjust my gun. So I wish I had a different tripod. So, but I don't. Oh, here we go. We're good. I just had to pump it a little bit more. And I'm trying to hold my camera and show you guys at the same time. But I'm not doing a very good job. Just want to fill that hole in. There, the hole's filled in. Easy that is. This now, see, this is the kind of stuff I like to do. This stuff I don't mind doing at all. This stuff is the fun stuff. This kind of, I don't mind putting up light fixtures, changing out receptacles. That I all love doing. And if I could fix my son's wall, I probably could. I probably could definitely do it myself because I have some drywall myself. But finding the hole would be the hardest for me. I don't know where it would be. Okay, so you can see on this side, this is pretty bad on this side, right? Yeah, pretty bad. And some of the stuff, when they took it off, they broke it. Like, that's a big chunk taken out. But I'm going to show you how to fix that with the caulk, okay? So not hard to do. And then there's another crack right up here that we're going to caulk. We're going to caulk that too as well. All right. Okay, I'm going to try to hold this and see if I can film and do it all at the same time. It makes it a little bit harder for me to glide it. It's making it very difficult, sorry, because it's a lot harder holding it than doing it. It's actually more harder to hold it, to do it. But anyways, just take your finger and fill in those holes. Fill in that gap. Right there, there's a gap. And like I said, if you need to, use a paper towel if you don't want to get caulk all over your finger. I'm messy when I do everything. And I know guys aren't like that. They'd be like, oh, Christy, you're so messy. You're so messy when you do that, Christy. But it's all good. See? Voila. Good as new. Look at that. Ain't that awesome? That's awesome. I gotta come in, then I can clean all the floors. Do the little holes. The holes. Do the holes. I'm gonna show you how to do this big crack over here. Get a little bit of that. A little bit on that. Oh, I didn't put enough on that hole. The hole is a little bit deeper. Right, Ben? Ben's on. They're chilling out. They're chilling on the bed. Ben. And the cat. Ben and the cat are chilling. Chilling on the bed. Chilling. Put a little bit more in that hole. Hole's a little bit more deeper than the other ones. There we go. Nice and smooth. Smooth it right over. Good as new. All right, now let's do this big gap here. It's amazing how, just look at that, how caulk makes it look like it's all brand new, like it never was there. It's pretty wide. I mean, this, it's like they really, this is a huge gap on this side. See how beautiful that looks? Going all the way down like that. Beautiful, marvelous. Okay, so that's gonna be all filled in really nice, see? And then I'm just gonna fill in this other gap here. And get it in there, easy, my finger. Some of that out there. Sorry, I'm kind of all over at the camera. Just trying to smooth things out. That's what I'm trying to do. Get it in that little hole there, so it looks like there's no. Get that on the floor. Get that off the floor. Just use your finger. That's what your finger's for. God gave you hands to work with, right? That's what God gave us hands for. To use our hands is what He gave us it for. Hands to work with, to eat with, right? Hold hands with, all that. All right, then I can just take, I mean, some of this just needs to be smoothed out, right? Smoothed out. Smooth it on out. Really nice. Like, so this stuff dries fairly quickly. See, there's still more gaps right there. Well, I didn't go down that far yet. But, there, look at that. All gone. Isn't that great? See, isn't that good? I just smooth this out over here a little bit more. My hands are, I wash my hands after a while because then they get too dirty and then it doesn't look that great. So this here, because there's a big chunk taken out, I'm going to use a little bit more caulk in this corner. So I'll show you here. Let me wash my hands. Good as new. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so I think you guys now have the idea how to caulk. I mean, it's not hard to caulk at all. Looks really good, and you can see how much better. I got this shadow going on, but you can see the big gap, right? Now there's no gap.
pretty good.
So hopefully that's helpful for like a lot of women that don't know how to caulk. It's really not that hard to caulk at all. The same thing, I'm gonna have to re-caulk in my bathroom, and I can show you how to caulk. And I know thousands and millions of people know how to caulk and all that, but you got to remember there are a lot of women that might not have a husband, and they might need to know how to do this in their own home if they have their own home. And they can teach them themselves. They don't need to have somebody to do it for them when you can do it yourself, especially something so simple like this. You just go and you buy a caulk gun. Caulk guns are not that expensive. Give them Home Depot, Walmart, wherever, $4, $5, $6, $10, $12. Just depends how much you want to spend. I just buy the cheap one. I mean, guys, they like to buy the expensive ones because, you know, that's how guys are. I'm not saying all guys are like that, but they like heavy duty ones, you know, because they're probably going to be using it a lot more. But me, I just buy the cheap one. Got it at Lowe's. I don't remember how much I paid for it. Maybe $5, $6. I don't know. But, and then you just use, this is fast drying. Josh bought the fast drying, which is fine. You don't have to buy the fast drying. You can buy just all purpose white. That's all I'm using. And I have a lot to do. I have to do, Josh's room, all the closets, my room, and then this spare room too, the guest room too as well. All right, I love you guys. And like I said, I really hope this was very helpful to a lot of people. All right, love you guys. Bye. See how big this gap is over here? It's pretty big. And then they scratched the door up over here in the corner. But see, that's a big gap. Big, all the way down, and everything, the wood's cracked there. There you go. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just put that on here too. It's all gone. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? No more gap in this corner. And I gotta put a face plate on here because he's missing his face plate. His face plate. I don't know where it went. But I bought and this thing is in here crooked too. Oh, it's in here crooked. I don't know who put these receptacles in here, but not good. I'm gonna have to turn that the other way. That's probably why there's not a cover on there, is because when they pushed it back too far, it turned, so I'm gonna have to shut off the electricity. I like to shut the electricity. I know a lot of guys don't because they know what they're doing. And you know, you get a little jolt. I've gotten a little jolt before. It doesn't feel fun. So I suggest to turn off the power. Then that way, you know, I can bend this way. I can turn it so I can put this faceplate on. Because see, if I put the faceplate on, look at that. Like, who does that? Like, I don't know who built this house, but they did a really bad job on the wiring, the receptacles, lining things up. It's just kind of a joke. So obviously I'm gonna go and fix this. I'm gonna turn the power off and get this fixed right away. Okay, so now we are in the garage. And this is for women and people who do not know how to shut their power off in a bedroom or anything like that. Because you know, a lot of women who are married or single, you know, their husband might be out of town and something happens where you need to go to the breaker box and shut something off right away. You need to learn how to do that. You can't always depend on a guy for your whole entire life. You have to learn how to be independent, and you need to learn how to do simple things like this. So, and I know some women are like, oh, I don't want to get electrocuted. You can touch the electrical box, the breaker box, and you're not going to get electrocuted. But it's very important that you know where your breaker box is in your house. It's very important. And I'm not saying that people don't know, but there are people out there that don't know. So I'm going to show you mine. Here's mine. See, I can touch it. Oh my gosh. Woo! I almost got shocked. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. Okay, so typically, you know, you've got over here, like, they got numbers. They're all numbers. They're all numbered. You know, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. You got your odd numbers and your even numbers over here, odd and even, and people write down what everything is aligned to when the people who build the house, they let you know, here's the heater. Oh, that's the heater. You gotta shut that off. The washer, you know, whatever you gotta do. So I'm shutting off Joshua's room, which is number 26. Just come down here, 26, right there. It's 26. Shut that right off. And changing these fuses out, I used to know how to do that. And I mean, some of these are kind of like clinked back. There's some that are a lot easier, but they usually, you know, you have to, I mean, I don't know if you have to shut off all your power box, but I don't remember. But anyways, that's how you shut your breaker box off, all right? And then I'm gonna go inside, and then I'm gonna fix that outlet. Look at that. And it's best that you do it during the day. I mean, if you got a flashlight, that's fine. But I don't understand what the deal is. Who put this in here like this? I had a Phillips screwdriver. I'll take that out of there. I don't know why. It's kind of ridiculous how they put that in there. All right, hang on. I gotta put the camera down because I can't do this holding the camera. Okay, so now you can see I straighten it out. And there's already a screw in there. I gotta take that screw out of there. It's kind of funny that there's the screw still left in there, but they couldn't put the face place on at all. I mean, I'm very confused by all of this, what they were doing, and it's cracked. I mean, I had to literally almost replace every single one in the house, and even the light switches, and I'm telling you, it was terrible. So I got it straightened out. I just got to tighten this a little bit. And I just want to show you guys that I had gotten it, you know, on here. I straightened it up. It's much straighter than it was. Okay, so I got the cover back on. So the problem with this, it needs spacers put in, the little plastic spacers that go in the inside, and what it does, it raises this receptacle out. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but right now I've got a cover on it. We're going to show you when we do it in the kitchen. They're little plastic, orange plastic things, and they go where the screws are in the inside, and it just pushes this out further. We had to do that in the kitchen. So, see, I gotta go turn the power back on now.